everybody, it's me, Jessica Walters, the Health Fitness Program Manager from Minor and McLean, and today I'm going to lead you through your amazing Tabata HIIT Circuit. You don't need any props today. We're going to hang out on the floor the entire time. We're going to get started in about 3 minutes, so make sure you have some water, hoping you get a little sweaty and pretty tired, and we're going to start at 4:30. Oh, sorry, Uncle Buck. On time, can you believe it? I know. I'm proud of myself. Here, let's bribe up the bird. Bribe up the bird. Thank you. There's a little bit more where that came from. Yes. Gonna turn the fan on. I hope that's not too loud for you guys. And we're gonna start on our mats today. We're gonna do our whole class seated. I will be with you guys in 2 minutes. Getting my ducks in a row. Take a seat. Take a seat, Uncle Buddy. No, that's my water. That's not a seat. Yay! Happy Monday. Thank you for coming. It's that magical time. Let's do a great Tabata HIIT workout. We've just got 6 exercises that we're going to do in our actual workout, but let's go ahead and get started laying down on our mats. If you want, you can even kick your feet out for a second. Let's kick those feet out. Relax your arms down by your side. We're just going to start off with a couple of really nice, deep, relaxing, grounding breaths. Uh-oh. Hey, buddy. Okay, get away. Great. Cool. So start to just completely relax and melt into your mat. Feel free to even close your eyes right here, coming into your focus on yourself, on your breath, on your upcoming movement. But for now, just enjoying this complete relaxation. Start to slow your breath down and take a couple of deeper breaths. In fact, make every breath a little bit deeper, longer, and fuller. And take your time on your exhale, changing your breath to change your mental channel to get ready for today's workout. Hello, boxed water. All right, we're going to take 3 big grounding breaths together. So take a long, slow, deep inhale in through your nose for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Hold it. Exhale for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 2 more, just like that. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Exhale. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. One more super slow breath. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it. Exhale. as you can. Maybe you can take even longer than those 5 seconds to get all of the stale air out of your breath. Awesome. Go ahead, bend your knees. We're just going to take a moment warming up our lower half. Even take your fingers like a diamond shape, and we're going to place them right around your belly button. So thumbs at the top. We're going to do a little practice called rolling the marble, just to make sure that we are properly engaging our core. So I want you to think about gluing that lower back down towards the mat. On your next inhale, you're going to gently lift and curl your pelvis up off of the mat such that a marble between your fingers would roll up towards your thumbs. Hold it right here. And on your exhale, slowly lower all the way down. Really think about gluing that lower back down towards the mat. This time we're going to take a big arch of our back to create more of a bridge between our lower back. So inhale, tilt and lift your lower back up so that your hips are stretching towards the floor. This time, a marble between your fingers would roll down towards your pointer fingers. Take one more big inhale here. And exhale, lower yourself back down towards the floor once more. And congratulations, you've made it into your neutral spine. Hold on, I'm going to twist this light just a teeny hint. Whoa. Okay, great. So from here on the floor with this neutral spine, that did nothing. We are going to go ahead and do some glute bridges to warm up. So feel free to place your arms down by your side. Even opening your chest to press the back of your shoulders, your triceps, your forearms, your hands palms into the mat to create as much stability as you need. Keep those feet glued down to the floor. Get ready to use your breath. Take a big, deep inhale, and everything lifts at the same time. Exhale to come up. Inhale to come down. Exhale to come up. Inhale to come down. Now I'm only coming up towards my mid-back. I have that area just above my bra line glued down towards the mat. So my shoulder blades are staying down, not bringing too much pressure onto my shoulders, onto the back of my neck. Let's work together. 5 more. Exhale up, feet grounded, inhale down. As soon as your bum touches, exhale up, inhale down. 3 more, we're gonna stay up there. Inhale down, last 2. Exhale up. Inhale down, final 1. Exhale up. Inhale down, now send it to the sky and stay right here. Just pressing your heels, your big toe, your pinky into the floor. Taking a moment, wiggle your feet in a little bit closer. Come up onto the balls of your feet. From here, we're gonna lower our heels, but we're only gonna do 1 at a time. So right heel down, lift back up. Left heel down, lift back up. Right heel down, left heel down. Make sure that you're still using that breath. You're not holding your breath. 10 more, each side. 9, keep those hips high. Keep that upper back on the floor. 8, you've got it. 7, reconfirm shoulder blades down. Make sure they didn't lift up. 6, belly tight, stomach sucked in, halfway. 5, can you lift those hips a little bit higher for 4, 3, 2, last 1, stay up on the balls of your feet. 1, squeeze your glutes, lift your hips, and pulse. Pulse, pulse, keep it here for 10. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, lift and squeeze, 2, 1, nice work. Take your time, slowly lower yourself down. Draw those knees in towards your chest. Free massage time. Give yourself a nice circle with those knees in one direction. And then in the opposite direction. Great work. Let's take a moment, sit ourselves up. Let's just warm up that upper body a teeny bit. Any sort of seated posture that feels good for you, and then we're going to lay back down and get some arm work. I just want you to take some shoulder rolls right here. If you want, even separate it out. You know I love these sexy shoulder rolls to get a little bit more into your back. Just keep up the same direction for 3, 2, 1. Change directions. Either individual shoulders rolling or both at the same time. Oh, try both. Oh my goodness. Feels so good. So much tension in my shoulders today. How about you, Uncle Buck? Lots of tension in your shoulders? That's great. Please go onto the couch, my little friend. I don't have time for you today. This is not yoga. Okay. Yay! I think that was a great warm-up, you guys, because we're going to stay on the floor. We're going to start out gentle, focusing on those abs, and then we're going to bring the upper body into play. All right? So lay down on your backs, and let me show you what the first move is. We got 2 different moves coming up. We're going to do a butterfly kick on the first set. The second, or like the B set, we're going to go for leg circles. So for your butterfly kick, think about how strong your core is. You might want to bring those fingertips in close by your hips. And if you need to, you're going to be crossing those legs closer up towards the ceiling. If you're ready to work a little bit harder, have those heels as close down towards the floor as feels good for you today. Think about opening those legs as wide as you want, getting a little bit more work on those inner and outer thighs. That is our A move. Our B move, and remember you can keep your fingers underneath of your bum, and you don't have to have your heels all the way to the floor, but we're going to do some circles right here. And I want you to make these circles really small, thinking about making them about the size of a quarter, and leading with your toes, keeping your legs as straight as you can. And for those circles, first we'll do in, and then we'll do out, and we'll just keep on changing things around. All right, so the first move is just that butterfly kick, 20 seconds on, 20 seconds off. If you want to work harder, move your arms out to the side. You start in 3, 2, 1, belly tight. Here you go. Make sure you keep that stomach sucked in and your lower back glued down towards the mat. And you can keep things really tight in right here if you want to, or get that nice, big, wide, ooh, getting a cramp in my left foot. Someone's dehydrated. It's me. And take a break. All right, so next up, we're just going to point our legs out and go for some circles coming towards the inside. In 3, 2, 1, here we go. So you can bring your legs lower if you want to. The lower that you bring your legs, the more you're going to challenge your abs. Just make sure that you're not making that big arch of your lower back off of the floor like we did when we were rolling the marble. No rolling the marbles. 4, 3, 2, 1, take a break. Next up, we're coming back into those butterfly crisscrosses. Now, unlike me, you should have your eyes straight up to the ceiling. 3, 2, 1, here we go. What are you going to do today? Maybe you want to challenge yourself coming a little bit lower and giving yourself a break coming a little bit higher. Think about really engaging your legs as much as possible so they're not just like hanging out willy-nilly shaking. You got some nice pointed toes. Take a break. You can feel that engagement in your thighs and your glutes. Next up, circles are going to go towards the outside. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Teeny little circles. Teeny little movement. If you want to challenge yourself more, bring those heels a little closer towards the floor. But make sure you're not arching that back off of your mat. Bring my hands behind my head even. Just a little bit of a different challenge to the core. Take a break. Back to those flutter kicks. Oh, in 4, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Try to get yourself set up for the move before I say 1. If you can, maybe you can for one set and maybe you can't for the next because you're so tired. Make sure you have that big engagement of your legs. Toes are pointed. Muscles are contracted. Yay, take a break. We're going to go back to those circles towards the inside. Tighter makes it lighter, you guys. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Lift it up, little circles. Now remember, if you need a little bit of assistance, bring those thumbs close towards your bum. Really press the back of your arms into the mat. Keep that belly pulled in nice and tight. Find your focus, find your breath. Yay! Oh my gosh, I think we're down to our last 2 rounds. We are coming back into those butterflies. 3, 2, 1. Crisscross those legs. You can keep it simple on yourself. Not saying it's easy, but keeping those legs up towards the ceiling makes it easier to keep your lower back down on the mat. Find what works for you today. Oh my gosh, my thighs and my abs. Take a break. Coming back to those outside circles. Last one. Coming up in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Give this one your all. Now, you know my new point of view. Don't save it for the last set. I want you to work so hard on each set that you're like, I don't even know if I can do the next exercise. Oh no. I hope this warning from the city is not ruining my video feed. Take a break. Shoot. Ah, phew. Yay. We made it. The video's still working. Grab some water. First move done. All right, so our abs were pretty well worked there. And good news, bad news, we're gonna keep the work going hard as we come into some planks next, okay? So next we're gonna mix up the move by doing a plank with some shoulder taps. And the odd move, we're going to stay in our plank but go for a leg lift. So the harder version of the move is on your toes right here. What I really want you to do is not rocking side to side as you go to tap those shoulders. Eyes on the floor, a couple inches in front of your fingers. And if you need to be here on your knees, that's totally okay. For the second, the B part, you're just gonna squeeze your glute. You have to come forward, squeeze your glute and lift that leg up. That's it. So even if you're right here on your knees, you can still squeeze your glute. Give yourself a little bit of a heel raise. You guys are ready? We start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So what can you do today? Maybe all you can do is your best to just hang out in a plank for 20 seconds. Can you get yourself in a nice long line? No hips up towards the ceiling here. If your hips are up towards the ceiling, come into this check mark. Tap those shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Feel free to shake those wrists out as much as you want. If you need to come down onto your forearms because your wrist hurts, that's okay. 3, 2, 1. Leg lifts right here. Make sure those elbows are underneath of your shoulders. You're just squeezing your glute. You're not kicking that leg up. The action is coming from your butt. Eyes forward. 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Nice work, you guys. Shake it out. Coming back into those shoulder taps in 3, 2, 1. So make sure those hands, palms are under your shoulders. If you find that you're having trouble keeping your hips steady, open your feet a little bit wider. If you have a more stable base, it can be a lot easier to be balanced. Also, can you take your time to tap your shoulder? Don't rush. Take a break. Yay! Coming to our halfway point right here, you guys, with those glute squeeze leg lifts. 3, 2, right into it. 20 seconds of work. Make sure you're not overextending your elbows. You can keep a slight bend in your arms if you need to. And remember, there's zero shame in dropping to your knees, but do you have to or do you want to? 3, 2, 1. Take a break. If you're taking a break because it's hard, don't take a break. If you're taking a break because it hurts, take a break. 3, 2, back to those shoulder taps. Go a little bit slower this time. Remember, open those feet if you need to. Make sure you're not bringing your shoulders back of your hands, palms. You're more than halfway, you guys. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take your break. Ooh, whose abs are saying hello? Leg lift. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Just squeezing your butt, lifting that heel. It's only 10 seconds from right here, you guys. 20 seconds of work at a time. 5, 4, 3, don't stop, 2, 1. Now take a break. One more of each. One more of each. Just one more of each. In 3, 2, 1. So, try to stay in that plank. Try to keep it slow. Chin away from your chest. Halfway right here. Even if all you can do is just hang out in your plank. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Oh, one more. Starting to glisten. 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Here we go. The last one. We do have 2 different moves in the plank position today to really challenge that upper body. Oh, I need to take a quick break. Just gonna come onto my knees. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yay! 2 moves down. 4 moves to go. Feeling a little shaky personally. Oh my gosh. Did you guys do that HIIT workout on Thursday? My triceps were tired all weekend. Okay. Next up, reverse crunch with 3 leg lifts. Let me show you what's up. Okay, if you can't do a straight leg lift, you can totally do this one with bent knees. We're gonna keep our arms down on the floor beside us the whole time. You can bring your legs together if you want for a little more stability. You're gonna come down to whichever depth works for you 3 times. 2, 3, and then as you come up, really work to contract your core, press into the floor, and toes point up towards the ceiling. Do the best that you can with the body that you have today. And if you need to do this one with bent knees, you can still tap your knees down 3 times, or your toes. 3, and then when you come up to here, maybe it won't lift as much, but send those toes all the way up. Do whatever you can. You're amazing. Thanks for coming. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So this time we're doing the same move all 8 rounds. The closer you have your thumbs in towards your butt, remember, the easier it makes it to get your heels down towards the floor. But you're not using quite as much of your abs. Don't forget that lift. So think about trying to bring your hands, take a break, a little bit further away from the center of your body. Eyes focus up towards the ceiling. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. This is not a speed race. Exhale to come down, inhale to lift those legs up, exhale to come down, inhale to lift up, and then exhale, getting those glutes off of the floor. Most important part, take a break, is focusing on that breath. Mostly leg lifts, just a little bit of reverse crunch. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Make sure that you're not overarching your chin away from your chest. Keeping the back of your head flat on your mat. Get that reverse crunch in. And can you slowly lower down on your reverse crunch? Try not to slam down towards the mat. Take a break. Oh, yes. 3, 2, 1, here you go. I'm going to work a little bit faster here this second round. Still taking my time, still really being in control of both my legs going down and up, not just letting them drop down towards the mat. That's where I'm really focusing on using my abs right here. Take a break. Still couldn't get in that second reverse crunch. I'm going to try again. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Keep that chin neutral towards your chest. Make sure you're not putting too much pressure on your neck. Not trying to do a shoulder stand here. Doing a reverse crunch. Almost there. Yay, take a break. Half halfway, you guys. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Nice. After this, we have our last plank of the day. So enjoy being on your backs right now. Almost there. Don't stop. You made it. You made it. Take a break. Oh, 3, 2, 1, here we go. Now, just because I say take a break, if you are right at the reverse crunch and you want to put it in there, put it in there. Yay! Push yourself a little bit harder. With challenge comes change. Almost, don't stop, don't stop. Okay, we made it. We made it to the 20 seconds. Take a break. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Last one, you guys. Last one. Try to finish those 2 rounds if you can. Nice work, nice work. Almost there. Can you get it in? Bam! Time's up. Way to go. Grab that water for yourself again. We're going to roll over. We're going to come back into that plank position. Because next up are mountain climbers. Sometimes I wonder why I write this for you guys. Punishing myself too. In a good way. Okay. Halfway through our workout, you guys. Next up are mountain climbers. Remember, you can do these mountain climbers on your knees if you need to. I want you to change where you're bringing your knees every time a new round starts. So maybe round 1, bring the knees to your chest. Round 2, bring them to your opposite elbows. Round 3, think about bringing them towards your opposite shoulders. And just keep switching it up. Nothing the same 2 times in a row, but feel free to do the same move more than once. Okay, so come on. Let's get into that plank again. The sooner we get started, the sooner we get finished. We start in 3. Hands, palms under your shoulders. 2, 1, here we go. You can do your mountain climbers fast. You can do your mountain climbers slow, but again, we're not doing down dog. We're here in the plank. So think about bringing your shoulders back on top of your hands, palms. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Anything that you want to do for 10 seconds that feels good. Maybe some cat-cow. Start thinking about where you're going to bring your knees differently. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Eyes forward. Back engaged. Belly tight. Creating that space from shoulders away from your ears. If you need a little help with balance, remember, think about keeping those feet wide. 3, 2, 1. Yay, 2 done, you guys. 2 done. Another place to bring those knees in. 3, 2, 1. I'm going to cross it under my body. Getting a little bit more of those obliques engaged this time. Oh, that doesn't feel that great on my knee. So I'm going to come back down to my knees. At least for this round. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Still feel it. Still feel it in those abs. I'm decreasing that space between lower ribs and your hips. Tell me where you're bringing your knees. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Halfway, right here, you guys. Just gonna mix it up. Halfway, a little on my toes, a little on my knees. Final 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. It is not all or nothing. What can you do right now? This set. Find out. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Even if you're once again just being in your plank. Maybe you come down to your knees and then back onto your toes. Challenge yourself. Just keep moving. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a break. Are you stopping before I say 1? Don't stop before I say 1. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Switch it up. Distract my mind. Didn't help me forget about how challenged my shoulders feel. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Way to go, you guys. We got 2 rounds left. Last 2, last 2. Who does number 2 work for? 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Just gonna stay on my knees. Everyone modifies sometimes, you guys. Zero shame in taking it a little bit easier on yourself. Like intervals for running. You gotta walk so that you can run a little bit faster. 3, 2, 1. Last round. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Push yourself right here. These last 20 seconds. Halfway. 10, 9, 8. Jump back in. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. Say it with me. 2, 1. Yay! Oh, 10 seconds to yourself. Roar! The crowd goes wild. Okay, I think you guys are really gonna like this next move. Courtesy of my friend Joe, the Pilates teacher and Irish dancer. Okay, funsy time. We're going for a triple rock into a slow curl out. So let me show you what that looks like. Let me make sure I have some space. All right, so we're gonna start on our backs with our knees in towards our chest. And if you want, while you're hanging out here watching me, enjoy that free massage. Okay, so with your knees in towards your chest and your shoulders pulled away from your ears, your chest is open, your back is engaged, you're gonna roll 3 times. 1, 2. On the 3rd roll, plant your feet on the floor and then slowly lower yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. If you want to work even harder, instead of planting your feet on the floor, have your feet hover off of the floor and still lower yourself down 1 vertebrae at a time. Bring your knees into your chest, and then we're going to do those 3 rocks and a roll. I know, so fun. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So 1 rock, controlled. 2 rock, 3 rock. Plant your feet, pull your belly in, and slowly curl yourself down. The slower you go, the better. Knees come in towards your chest. 3 rocks. 2. We made it, you guys. Take a little 10-second break. We start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So maybe you stopped at the top and you wanted to start with your little roll out from the top. Yes, make sure you're really going 1 vertebrae at a time. Take your time. Challenge all those abdominals. Slowly roll. Take a break. Take a break. 2 down and only 6 to go right now. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Now, if this seems easy breezy for you, try the option of not having your feet on the floor and still slowly lowering down. It's a lot harder to keep that control of coming 1 vertebrae at a time without your feet on the floor. But give it a whirl. And take a break. 3, 2, 1. Back in. Plant those feet or hover, slowly lower down. Now, if you need a little bit more support, you need to keep your hands on your knees to help you lower down. If you're really just working on building that ab strength, that's okay. And if you still want to work even harder, take a break. Instead of coming down with your feet on the floor, think about keeping those feet in a V after you roll up. I'll try and show you. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. So we're still going to go for 3 rocks. 2, 3, feet in a V, slowly lower down. Okay, 1, and the closer your heels are towards the floor, 2, obviously the harder it's gonna be. 3, kick your legs out and slowly lower down. You made it, take a break. Getting dangerously close to this chair over here. 3, 2, here we go. Just finding what works for you. Having some fun, rolling around on the floor together on a friggin' Monday, you guys. Yes! Almost there. Finish this round right here. Slowly lower yourself down if you're with me, and then take a break at the bottom. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last 2 rounds. Here we go. Are you still creating that space of keeping your chest lifted and open? Belly pulled in tight. Oh my gosh, this is fun. I bet if you have kids, they're like, hold on a second, that's exercise, take a break. Yes, kids. 5, 4, 3, 2, last one, here we go. Only one more move after this. Only one more move. Then what are you gonna do? I'd love to hear what you guys are having for dinner today when you finish class. Like, tell me after you finish class. Don't you dare get up and text it to me right now. Yay! You made it! Take 10 seconds to yourself. Do. Next up, last move, tricep dips. And we're gonna do our tricep dips 2 different ways as well. I'm gonna show you the easiest option just in case you need to come into it, which is always just keeping your glutes on the floor. Make sure that your fingers are pointed towards your glutes. You're gonna bend your elbows and really push into your hands palms. I want you to focus on firing up your triceps, pushing into your hands palms, squeezing right here on the back of your arms as you press up, not just like a teeny little, I didn't even feel it there. So really work to feel it there. Okay, so that is our mucho modification. Maybe I want you guys to press up into tabletop, but it's up to you how high you have those hips here. Just working on this tricep dip, elbows going out behind you, pushing into that hands pump, activating your triceps. That's the A move. The B move, we're just gonna walk back and forth on our mat. So you can feel free to give yourself that actual tricep dip at the end, and if you wanna add a fun tricep dip, kick, do it. All right, just pressing ourselves up into a reverse tabletop and going from there in 3, 2, 1. Here you go. Push yourself up. If you want to work a little bit harder, think about getting that booty further away from the floor. But your real focus right now is pressing into your hands palms, engaging your triceps. 3, 2, 1. Nice work. Next up, we've got that crab walk. And then we're gonna do a pulse. I didn't tell you yet. 3, 2, 1, crab walking back and forth. Option to take this tricep dip. Kick, tricep, working those crab walks. Bam, bam, keep it going. Tricep focused at the end. Take a break. Okay, so for this next one, we're going to press up, come halfway, and we're just gonna pulse from right there. We start in 3, 2, 1, bend those elbows, pulse. Yeah, teeny little pulse. Still, hopefully starting to feel that burning on your tricep right now for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, yes. Take a break. We're coming back to our crab walk. Crab walk, however you want to do it next. In 4, 3, 2, 1, walk it out. Now walk it out. I love to do crab walk. Kick. Just challenging that balance a little bit more. But remember, just crab walking back and forth, this is a little mini tricep dip each time. Whoa! All right, regular tabletop, full range of motion. 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Full range of motion. Down and up. Elbows pointing behind you. Oh my gosh, my triceps are getting tired. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Way to go. Crab walking comes up next. Yep. 3, 2, 1. Crab walk it out. Oh my gosh, everyone I know is eating crabs lately, you guys. I love crabs. I made crab cakes. I think that was last week. I don't know. I can barely tell you what day it is right now. 3, 2, 1. Take your break. One more of each, you guys. Coming back into starting with that bend and just a little pulse from your bend. 3, 2, 1. Oh. Yes. Halfway, halfway, halfway. Keep it up. Focus your eyes. Keep breathing. 5, 4, 3. Lift those hips. 2, 1. Yep. One more. Last crab walk. Oh, and then we get to stretch. In 3, 2, 1. Lift it up. Walk it out. Find as much space as you can this time. Hi. Gonna kick. Yup. Welcome to my apartment. It's dark. Yay! Lower yourself down. Come on into a nice seated position right here. Oh, let's come on back into those shoulder rolls, you guys. Just rolling those shoulders out, either individual or those sexy shoulder rolls. Go ahead, change the direction of those shoulder rolls. Nice work today. Go ahead, open those arms, just cross them in front of your body. Get ready to take a hold of whichever arm is crossed on top in 3, 2, 1. We're going to grab hold of that arm. Don't grab at the elbow, grabbing either above or below. I want you to then pull your shoulders down away from your ears, pull that belly in, find some length through the crown of your head. Once again, slow down your breath. Back to just open and close, open and close. Bring those hands as far back as feels good for you today. For 3, 2, 1. Opposite arm on top, grabbing hold. Remember, either above or below the elbow. Rolling those shoulders down and back, pulling that belly in tight, stretching through the crown of your head. Feel that nice active back. Breathe it out right here. Nice work. One more deep inhale. Exhale. Bring those fingertips behind you. Interlace your fingers behind your back. Work to squeeze your hands palms together, opening up your chest. Reach those fingers behind you. I'm lifting my hands away from my booty. Let me turn to the side so you guys can see. Just lifting my hands up, away, focusing more on the stretch that's creating between my mid back. Try not to overarch that back right there. So really stretch your fingers behind you. 3, 2, 1. Release. Back to some nice little shoulder circles. All right. From here, just walk those hands forward. Walk your hands forward as much as feels good. Option to tent those fingers, pressing your fingertips onto the floor, pressing your hands into the floor, just finding the stretch that feels best for your body today, while keeping that booty down on your mat. Really just bringing that focus back to your breath again. Maybe stretching a little bit more through your left shoulder, through your right shoulder. Let's bring the stretch down the sides of our bodies. Walk your hands all the way over to the right, as much as feels comfortable for you, while keeping that left glute, left sit bone down on your mat, just creating as big of a stretch as feels good from your left hip through your left shoulder. Awesome. Walk it back to the center and all the way over towards the left side. You can place one hand palm on top of the other. Really focus on pressing your right sit bone down, stretching that right shoulder up towards the ceiling. As deep of a stretch as feels good for you today. Excellent. Walk it back towards the center. Lift yourself up, and from here we're just going to take a nice little seated spine twist. If you need to open your legs nice and wide, if cross leg isn't comfortable for you today, go for it. We're going to bring our right hand fingertips close by the base of our spine, and I want you to push those fingertips into the floor to help you open your chest like a string is pulling your chest sternum up towards the ceiling. Your back is active, your belly is tight, and take your left hand fingertips somewhere around your right thigh. Once again, open your shoulders, open your chest, find length through the top of your head. Take a deep inhale with this lifted length. Exhale and slowly turn over your right shoulder. You can even exaggerate the bend in your right elbow just a little bit right here. Just go to the point where you can still breathe, creating space of your shoulders away from your ear, belly still nice and super tight. We're going to increase the stretch a little bit here at the end, so walk your fingertips back about 5 steps. Place the pads of your finger or your hand palm onto the floor and take a generous bend of that elbow. Just bringing the stretch a little bit deeper up our backs. Keep that belly pulled in tight. Use your exhale, come to your final twist. Inhale, lift yourself up, walk your hands in, take your time. And as you're ready, slowly release back towards the front. Bring your left hand close by the base of your spine, press into your left hand fingertips. Find that lift of your chest sternum, the engagement of your belly, and bring your right hand fingertips by the outside of your left thigh. You can press into those right hand fingertips to help you open your chest even more. Stretching up through the crown of your head, take a deep inhale. And on your exhale, turn towards that left shoulder. You can already start to bring a little bit of a bend into your left elbow. Take a couple breaths hanging out right here. And then walk your left hand fingertips about 5 steps behind you. Pads of the fingers or palm of the hand on the floor. A big, generous bend of your elbow, increasing the stretch all over your back, your obliques. Oh my, feels so good. Take an inhale as you straighten your arm. Exhale as you walk your fingertips back forward. Let's take a moment coming onto all fours. We're just gonna cat-cow it out before we stand up and say hasta la vista, baby. More like hasta mañana, I hope. Just finding the cat-cow that feels best for you. For me today, that's just shaking my hips side to side. For you, maybe it's a real exaggeration of cow and cat. Remember, every day is different. Every day, every body is different. So you just have to really explore and find out what feels best for your body today, and whatever it is, that's totally okay. It's all about how did you eat? How did you sleep? What's on your mind? How able are you to clear your mental desk? Thank you guys so much for taking this time for yourself and your health. So important. Go ahead, tuck your toes under. We're going to send our hips up towards the ceiling, and then just walk your hands closer to your feet or your feet closer to your hands. Take a moment in this generous dangle as you start to bring the weight more into your heels, grounding those feet into the floor. Feel free to once again bend one knee and then the other, just shaking any tension out of your hips, out of your lower back. You can shake your head, yes or no, left or right, up and down, whatever sounds or feels good.
And then we're hinged forward. So make sure you pull your belly in before you slowly roll yourself up. One vertebrae at a time.
At the top, inhale your arms up overhead. Exhale, relax your arms down by your side. Once more, inhale, arms up overhead. Exhale, relax your arms down by your side. And give yourself a round of applause. Yay! Thank you guys so much for coming today. If you have any questions or concerns, please absolutely reach out. Once again, I'm Jessica, the Health Fitness Program Manager at Miter McLean, and it was absolutely my pleasure to work out with you guys. Thanks for coming and sharing your energy, not just with me, but with each other. Till tomorrow.